Hello, everyone. This is MMA Interesting Prospects podcast. Today, our guest is Brandon Holmes, who just in a few days will fight for the UFC contract on a Contender Series episode 2. Hello, Brandon. How are you?
I'm doing well, brother. How are you?
I'm good, and your like situation is quite unusual because you took a short notice fight for the really big fight. It's a really big opportunity for you. So, if you can tell me, when did you find out about this opportunity?
Oh, hold on. Let me get my phone. I don't remember off the top of my head, but it was like I think literally the Friday before week one. I think that's no, sorry. It had to be like a Thursday before week one.
And overall, you were scheduled you were scheduled to fight, but on the other show, right? So you were in this some kind of training camp.
Yeah, some sort of a camp. I was scheduled to fight for Fury August 17th. Now I'm fighting for Dana White Contender Series August 19th. So yeah, a little switch up of opponent, but overall I'm in shape, ready to fight. I'm excited.
And I guess that there was not much of the hesitation for you when you find out about this.
No, not at all. I mean, I'm a man of faith, so I like to sit back and pray on things first. I don't like to just react immediately off emotion, but when these opportunities present themselves, you got to jump at it. Timing is everything.
And did you have a chance to watch any of the fights of your next opponent?
Yeah. So once we finalized who the opponent would be, I said yes first, and then I started watching some film. So I've been able to see a little bit about him. Comes from a well-known gym, City Kickboxing. I kind of got a good idea of what to expect from him. So I'm excited. It'll be a good fight. He brings good experiences. He brings different challenges. So it'll be a good time.
Yes, he overall is really good fighter. Of course, he get this kind of contender series experience before, but also I think that he can be beaten. Let's say that it's not that you are going against like right now super world class fighter, but a really good fighter, but definitely that you can that you can beat.
hmm Yeah, I mean, I feel the way about anyone, right? Is just anyone can be beat. The only way you have to win is if you hop in the cage. The only way you have to lose is if you hop in the cage. So it's just all the same. I definitely anyone against me, I see them losing, right? So I mean, that's just what it is, and it's no disrespect to him, but yeah, he can be beat. He will be beat. I can't wait for that chance.
And overall, you have this kind of fan-friendly style. You are going for the knockouts. Of course, your fight against Borrego was a really great one. And in the week one of Contender Series, the Dana wasn't like super excited about the fights. So I think that with your style, there is a big chance that you will bring the like action-pack fight, and with your like finishing style it's a if you win the fight, there is a really big chance that you will win the contract.
I agree. Obviously it takes two to tango, but anyone who's seen me fight knows what I'm bringing to the table. They know how to fight. Like you said, I'm coming forward. I'm trying to give the judges a night off. So yeah.
And you become a pro MMA fighter less than 2 years ago. It was end of 2023. So, do you think that did you like imagine that it can be such a short run? Because in the end, in just few days, you can be a UFC fighter.
Yeah, I think when I first started in the Emmy days, I thought it was going to take a little longer, but then the more I kept moving, I just realized like the hungrier you are, the more you go after it, the faster it can come. It's up to you. You know what I'm saying? I'm very thankful for my management team. They've been having me moving at a pretty good pace, being able to find me fights. But I'm not necessarily surprised. I'm happy, but not surprised.
And right now, do you feel the like pressure of the moment that you are so close to be a UFC fighter, but in the end you have to like wait a few more days just to go to the cage?
Yeah, absolutely. So it's like it's the dichotomy of I feel like I'm so close, yet there's such a big hurdle in front of me. So it's just taking it for all what it is. Taking the I guess quote unquote pressures. I mean, it's just new opportunities. I'm excited for it. I'm gonna make the most of them.
And let's say that there is like 1 hour to to your fight in your previous fights. What do you like to do in this moment?
Oh, leading up an hour before the fight. Um, So if we spend an hour before I'm in the locker room, I like to get my hands wrapped at a certain time. So I go about it a certain way. I shadow box a little bit, then I hit mitts with no wraps, then I get wrapped up, hit mitts a little bit more, then I kind of get the gloves on, and I just take my time. Um, I don't really like moving around too much in the back. I move around just a little bit, get a little bit of a sweat, but after about maybe a round or two of pads, it's like the next thing I want to hit is a person. So like an hour before my fight, I just ease into it, chill. Always call my little sister before a fight, and then we go fight.
And do you like in at this moment, do you like listen to music or maybe some podcasts, or you prefer to be just in the moment?
Honestly, I try to be. I am a very disciplined person, but in the back is where I kind of let the feelings do their thing. So if I feel like listening to music, I do. If I don't, then I don't. I don't necessarily have a. It's not a down pack routine. I just know how I typically go about things, and I read the feeling. I read the room. I read, okay, what do I want to do in this moment? I just want to be free. Want to make sure I'm relaxed because I think I perform the best under that.
And do you use and at this moment, do you use some maybe breathing techniques, maybe like a little bit visualization, just to calm your mind?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I watched week one. I've been watching previous Dana White Contender Series just to like put myself in that aspect now. I've already visualized, walking out with no music, but then just breaking down the finer details and the finer moments in there and just placing me in those shoes and just get my mind ready for that. Visualization is huge to me. So that's a lot of what this last week is. I mean, you fine tune some things in the gym, but a lot of it is up here.
Yes, yes, definitely. The like mindset can be the key to the victory.
Mhm.
And for this training camp, if you can tell me did you train with to prepare? Maybe it was like not super long preparation for this fight, but overall preparation for your like August fight, let's say.
Oh, well, major preparation. I bounce between two gyms. My home gym is in Columbia, South Carolina. I train at TNT Martial Arts and Fitness. And also I have the pleasure of being able to come up to North Carolina and train with the guys at Gym O. So it's been a little back and forth. I will say specifically for this fight coming up with Contender Series, I've been working a lot with, of course, Coach Jim O himself, Jeff Jim O, working a lot with Paul Carson, who's another rising middleweight, working a lot with Caleb Spears. He's about to be a pro welterweight 70 pounder and just working a lot with those guys on just striking and the wrestling breakdown. So it's been good.
And for this, what was it like any changed from the things that you did in your previous training camps? So maybe one aspect, or was it like all the same?
I know. I think the biggest thing is just getting the timing and the distance down. So my opponent for Fury, he was a southpaw. Now I'm going against an orthodox fighter, primarily orthodox. So just making sure you get those ranges, you're ready to execute on the weapons that strike better in the orthodox as opposed to southpaw style. So that was the biggest thing. I mean, I've been in striking battles before. I've been with guys who try and take me down before. So it's not much that I haven't done before. It's just to a higher level. This opponent brings more experience, but I'm in the training room every day.
And about your striking, because in your fights, like fans can know that you always bring the action because you are a very good striker. But at the like beginning, was it any like striking sport, the first combat sport that you ever train?
Man, yeah, the very first thing when I walked into TNT Martial Arts and Fitness was Dutch kickboxing because that's what they're big on teaching. So yeah, that was my first exposure to it, and I just learned from there. Otherwise, outside of that, growing up at elementary school, we slap box a little bit, but that's about it. Nothing too much.
Yes, but definitely your like your striking, your willingness to go for the finish of your opponent is like the definitely. I think that it can be a key to victory in this fight.
Mm, I definitely agree. I think I hit hard enough with both hands to be able to drop them with any hand. My legs, they're looking to kick, whether it be legs, body, head, it doesn't matter. I have the flexibility, the agility, the dexterity, whatever's required. And most importantly, I have the IQ. So I know how to set these shots up. I know how to land the power. I know how to touch you. And I know how to have my way.
And in the end, you never lost a fight, so you have this kind of momentum of undefeated fighter.
Mhm. Yeah, I haven't lost a fight that y'all seen. There's been plenty in the gym. Yeah, that's what keeps me hungry and keeps me going.
Yes, but losing in the gym makes you overall a better fighter, because if you win in the gym all the time, you probably would lose one of your first fights.
Right. Absolutely.
And on Saturday we will have a big middleweight title fight,
Mhm.
DDP against Kamzat. And in this fight, who do you think will win, and what's gonna happen in your opinion?
A lot of people have been kind of looking at me crazy. I think DDP is going to remain the champion. Um, I don't know if I had to do the safest bet, I'll say it's going to come by decision, but I think he can probably get a finish in the fourth round, end of the third or maybe fourth round.
But on the paper, I think that it's one of the best like middleweight title fight for a long time, because both fighters are undefeated in the UFC, and there are a lot of like scenarios for this fight. So definitely it will be like exciting one.
Oh, I wholeheartedly agree. I think this is one of the best middleweight fights in a minute. Especially when you look at the skill level that's possessed by both of these gentlemen. I'm excited to watch it and learn from it.
Okay, Brandon. So many thanks for the time and for conversation. I really like that we are going against this kind of fighter. I think that it will be exciting fight, and I think that you have a really big chance to win. So I hope that in just few days you will win this fight and you will win the contract.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. I appreciate your time.